So I borrowed
Mhm.
15,000. I was a real estate agent at the time. $15,000 at 0%. Used that money, paid it off down to zero. The next year, they're like, "Hey, do you want $30,000?" And this is the key. This is the really important thing.
Why banks fear people that learn how to master their credit, but not just their credit cards as well too. And I wanted to just get your take on that. Why do you feel that way?
I mean, obviously, the goal of a bank is to make money, and when you have a guy like me that, for example, I've borrowed $300,000 from Chase and I've never paid them a dollar of interest. They probably don't love that. And again, to explain how that happens, how that works. Again, I always say the bank is a person, right? Like Calvin, if I go to borrow money from you and I borrow money from you and I pay you back on time when I say I am, you're likely going to give me more money, right? The same thing with the banks, right? Like I said, I started with Chase Bank at $15,000 at 0%, 4 or 5 years ago. I used the 15% on the business side. I didn't even know about credit at the time. I still remember being amazed. Oh my God, this isn't showing up my personal credit. This is insane. So I borrowed
Mhm.
15,000. I was a real estate agent at the time. $15,000 at 0%. Used that money, paid it off down to zero. The next year, they're like, "Hey, do you want $30,000?" And this is the key. This is the really important thing, Calvin, that but maybe your viewers don't. Is
Yeah.
that next card I got was a $30,000 limit. With Chase, you can
Mm.
transfer not the balance, you can transfer the limit. So the previous card, that 0% promo had expired, okay? But the new card, I had a brand new promo period. So all that limit, that $15,000 on the previous card, that is useless to me. I do not use that card anymore. I transfer that limit to the next card. So that $30,000 that was at 0%, I transfer at $15,000. So then I have $45,000 at 0%. Okay. Use that card for a year, max it out for an entire year, pay it down to zero like a month before the promo period ends. Chase is like, "Hey, do you want another card? I got $50,000. I then transfer that limit again to the next card. So then I have $95,000 at 0%. And you do that on and on and on and on. And that's how I've gotten 1.5 million. Is that I really started with 500,000 from a bunch of different banks, but then I use that card. Right now, I'm just using it on ad spend. I pay it back down to zero before the promo period ends, and then they give me more of a limit, and I grow my relationship with that bank. So,
Mhm.
I mean, to answer your question, obviously they want you to pay interest, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I don't think they really care that much. And these are from my intel from a lot of bankers, is they just want to see that you're spending the card. They want to see that you're paying it back. They want to see money flowing through the account. That helps for their shareholders and for their metrics. Obviously, they're just happy I pay it back. It's better than me defaulting. So I'm sure they don't love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but they keep giving me money. So
That's
I don't
right.
know.